Good morning, children. Welcome to Class 3 EVS. Children, do you remember what we had learnt in our last session? We learnt that we use different types of transportation according to our need, according to the availability of vehicles, and according to the area we are traveling. We also learnt trains run on the roads of iron, means on the rail tracks made of iron. We learnt we use different types of vehicles for different purposes. So these are the points that we learnt in our last session about the different types of transportation. Now let us know more about different types of transportation through lesson number 11, from here to there. Lesson number 11, from here to there. The important points of this lesson are: point number 1. The different means of transportation are driven by different types of fuels and have different numbers of wheels according to their need. Point number 2. The different means of transportation make different types of sounds through which we can recognize the vehicles. Children, recognize means to identify. Recognize means to identify. So these are the important points of this lesson. Now let us start the lesson. Children, let us start this lesson by solving a question. The question is: names of some vehicles are given in the center of a wheel. Join this on one side to the number of wheels each vehicle has, and on the other join them to what is used to run them. Children, here we can see a picture of a wheel. At the center of the wheel we can see the names of some vehicles like bus, bullock cart, scooter, rickshaw, car, metro rail, train, boat, truck, bicycle, motorcycle. Children, these are the names of some vehicles. On one side of this wheel, we can see the number of wheels required to run these vehicles, like 2 wheels, 3 wheels, 4 wheels, more than 4 wheels. And on the other side of this wheel, we can see the fuels required to run these vehicles, like run on petrol or diesel or gas, run by electricity, driven by animals, driven by humans. Children, so here we have a wheel with the names of some vehicles, and on one side the number of wheels required to run those vehicles, and on the other side the fuels required to run the vehicles. Children, there are some vehicles which are driven by animals and some are driven by humans also. So let us solve this question. Children, here we have a table with names of some vehicles in the first box, the number of wheels required to run those vehicles in the second box, and how the vehicles are driven by in the third box. So let us start with the first vehicle. The first vehicle is bus. A bus needs 4 or more than 4 wheels to run. A bus is driven by diesel or gas. The second is a bullock cart. A bullock cart has two wheels and it is driven by animals. The third one is a cart. A cart needs 2 or 4 wheels to run, and a cart is driven by humans. Humans means we, people like us. The fourth one is a scooter. A scooter has 2 wheels and it uses petrol to run. It is driven by petrol. The next one is a car. A car has 4 wheels and it uses petrol or diesel or gas to run. So it is driven by petrol or diesel or gas. The next is a rickshaw. A rickshaw has 3 wheels. A rickshaw has 3 wheels and it is driven by humans. Here I am talking about the cycle rickshaw. Here I am talking about a cycle rickshaw. So it is driven by humans. The next one is metro rail. A metro rail has more than 4 wheels and it is driven by electricity. The next one is a train. A train also has more than 4 wheels and it is driven by diesel or electricity. The next is a boat. A boat doesn't have a wheel to run and it is driven by humans. Children, boat doesn't require wheels to run and it is driven by humans. The next one is a truck. A truck has 4 or more than 4 wheels. It is driven by diesel or gas. The next one is bicycle. A bicycle has 2 wheels and it is driven by humans. The next is a motorcycle. A motorcycle has 2 wheels and it is driven by petrol. So children, here we saw the names of some vehicles and the number of wheels required to run those vehicles and also how those vehicles are driven by. Question number 2. Can you imagine which vehicles people will use for travel 20 years from now? Ask your family members and friends and fill in the table. You can add more. Children, here you have to ask your family members and your friends that after 20 years, people will use which type of vehicles to travel from one place to another. After asking them these questions, you have to fill in this table. And if you want to add, you can add more number of people in your table. You have to start this with you. First, it is you who has to answer that after 20 years, people will use which type of vehicles to travel from one place to another. Then you have to ask your friend, then your chacha, then your teacher, and so on. Let me give you an example of what type of answers you may get. Let us see. You may answer that after 20 years, people may use battery-powered bicycle to travel from one place to another. According to your friend, people may use solar scooters to travel from one place to another? According to your chacha, maybe people will use solar car to travel from one place to another. According to your teacher, like me, maybe people may use electronic rickshaw to travel from one place to another. According to your papa, maybe people will use personal airplane to travel from one place to another. According to your mama, maybe people will use spaceship to travel from one place to another. Children, if you want, you can ask more number of people and write their answers in the table. Question number 3. If anybody makes a chuk chuk sound, you know at once that it is being made for a train. From the sounds given below, can you tell which vehicle it is? One example is given. Children, here you have to identify the vehicle from the sound made by the vehicle. The first example is given. Chuk 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 is the sound made by train. So the answer is train. Now let us see the second one. Pom pom pom. Children, which vehicle make this type of sound? Yes, you are correct. A truck makes this type of sound. Now let us see the next one. Grrr, grrr, grrr. Children, which vehicle makes this type of sound? Yes, you are correct. It is a motorcycle. Now let us see the next one. Beep 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 beep. Children, which vehicle makes this type of sound? Yes, you are correct. It is a scooter. Tap 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 tap. Children, which vehicle makes this type of sound? Yes, it is a horse-driven cart. A horse-driven cart makes tap 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 sound. Let us see the next sound. Tring 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 tring. Children, which vehicle makes this type of sound? Yes, you are correct. It is a bicycle. Question number 4. These are the sounds of single vehicles. How does it sound when many vehicles run together on the road making different noises? Isn't there a lot of noise? Children, isn't there a lot of noise when many vehicles run together on the road? Yes, there is a lot of noise. Question number 5. Where have you heard the maximum noise? Children, where have you heard the maximum noise? I have heard maximum noise on a busy road during peak traffic. Children, peak traffic means heavy traffic, like in the evening time. There are many vehicles on the road because it is a peak time when all the people are going towards their house, and in the morning time it is peak traffic because all the people are going towards their office. So that is why I have heard maximum noise on a busy road during peak traffic. Question number 6. Do you like so much of noise? Why? Children, do you like so much of noise? No, I don't like so much of noise because It is not good for my ears as it may damage my ears. Children, so much of noise may damage your ears, so it is not good for you. Question number 7. Find out from your elders, how did people travel 50 years ago? Were the present means of travel available at that time also? Answer. 50 years ago, people travelled by bus, bullock cart, train, rickshaw, cycle, etc. Except metro rail, all the modes of transport have been in use since more than 50 years. Children, 50 years ago, people travelled by bus, bullock cart, train, rickshaw, cycle, etc. Except metro rail, all the modes of transport have been in use since more than 50 years. Question number 8. Children, look at this picture carefully and then answer the following questions. Question number 1. What all can you see in the picture? Children, what all can you see in the picture? Yes, I can see a building that has caught fire. A fire truck is seen in front of the building. Firemen are trying to put off the fire. I can also see an ambulance and a police van in the picture. Question number 2. Which vehicles can you see in the picture? Answer number 2. I can see an ambulance, a police van and a fire truck in the picture. Question number 3. What are these vehicles usually used for? Answer number 3. An ambulance is used to carry patients from one place to another. A police van is used by policemen to go from one place to another, and a fire truck is used to put off the fire and to take firemen from one place to another. Children, I hope you must have understood what I have taught in this lesson. Thank you.